Imagine stepping into a city where perfectly preserved samurai districts tell stories of ancient warriors, where 300-year-old markets overflow with the freshest seafood from the Sea of Japan, and where geisha culture thrives in wooden teahouses that have welcomed guests for centuries. Planning just 2 days in Kanazawa and worried you'll miss the hidden gems that make this city so special? This video reveals exactly how to experience Kanazawa's UNESCO-recognized crafts, legendary gardens, and authentic geisha entertainment without falling into the typical tourist traps. We're covering the perfect day-by-day breakdown, insider tips for the best kaisendon at Omicho Market, secret viewpoints in Kenrokuen Garden, and the one secret time when you can enter Japan's most beautiful garden completely free that most tourists never discover. This is how to spend 2 unforgettable days in Kanazawa. Let's dive in! Day 1. Historic heart and cultural immersion. Start your Kanazawa adventure early by heading straight to Kenrokuen Garden when it opens at 7 a.m. Here's something nobody tells you. Arriving at opening time means you'll have this world-renowned garden practically to yourself. Plus, you'll witness the morning mist rising from Kasumigaike Pond, creating those magical moments you simply can't capture later in the day. Kenrokuen Garden represents the perfect embodiment of Japanese landscape design, incorporating the 6 essential elements that create an ideal garden according to ancient Chinese philosophy: spaciousness, seclusion, artificiality, antiquity, abundant water, and broad views. The garden's 11.4 hectares showcase over 8,000 trees of about 160 species. Admission costs $2 for adults, 70 US cents for children aged 6 to 17, and it's free for visitors over 65 with identification. The garden's most iconic spot is the 2-legged stone lantern called Kotoji Toro, positioned perfectly to reflect in the pond alongside the famous Karasaki pine tree. These pines, planted from seeds over 150 years ago, are protected during winter by elaborate rope structures called yukizuri that prevent branches from breaking under heavy snow. After exploring the garden for about 90 minutes, walk the short distance to the Kanazawa Castle Park. The castle grounds are free to enter, and while much of the original structure was destroyed by fires over the centuries, recent reconstructions, like the Gojika Nagaya storehouse and Hishi Yagura turret, showcase traditional Japanese castle architecture. The castle's interior features exhibit historical artifacts from the Maeda clan, who ruled the region for nearly 3 centuries and accumulated wealth equivalent to 1 million bushels of rice, hence the name Hyakumangoku period. The castle's strategic positioning allowed the Maeda family to control important trade routes while fostering arts and culture that still define Kanazawa today. Don't miss the Ishikawa Mon Gate and Sanjikan Nagaya Armory, original structures that survived the fires and demonstrate authentic Edo period craftsmanship. Now here's something nobody tells you. By 10:30 a.m., you should head to Omicho Market before the lunch crowds arrive. This isn't just any market. It's been Kanazawa's kitchen for over 3 centuries, and the seafood here comes directly from the Sea of Japan, making it some of the freshest you'll find anywhere in Japan. The market features over 200 shops and stalls, but focus your attention on the seafood vendors and small restaurants on the first floor. The famous kaisendon, a bowl of rice topped with fresh sashimi, ranges from around $7 to $20 depending on the ingredients. Look for restaurants with lines of locals. That's your guarantee of quality and freshness. For lunch, try the famous nodoguro, or black-throat sea perch, which is considered Kanazawa's premium fish. Sweet shrimp and winter crab are also specialties. A typical seafood bowl costs around $18, while smaller portions perfect for sharing start at around $9. After lunch, take a 20-minute walk through the city center to reach the Nagamachi Samurai District. This remarkably preserved area showcases the residential district where middle to high-ranking samurai lived during the Edo period. The narrow cobblestone streets, earthen walls, and traditional gates create an authentic atmosphere that survived both fires and wartime bombing. The district's unique charm comes from its lived-in feel. Many buildings are still private residences, while others have been converted into artisan workshops and galleries. Walking through the district, you'll notice the intricate water canal system called Onosho Canal, which provided fresh mountain water to samurai residences and their gardens. This engineering marvel still functions today, creating a peaceful soundtrack of flowing water throughout your exploration. The earthen walls, made from a mixture of clay, straw, and natural materials, were designed not just for privacy but also for defense, with hidden peepholes and strategic positioning. The centrally located Nomuraki Samurai Residence is the district's main attraction, open daily from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. from April through September, with shorter hours until 4:30 p.m. from October through March. Admission costs around $3.70 US, and the residence displays family heirlooms, elegant antiques, and features one of Japan's finest inner gardens, with water flowing from the historic Onosho Canal. As you explore the district, notice the stones placed at intersections. These weren't decorative but practical, designed for samurai to knock snow off their sandals. During winter, the earthen walls are protected by woven straw mats called komogak, creating a picturesque scene that's uniquely Kanazawa. But before you book that expensive geisha performance everyone talks about, there's a more authentic way to experience Kanazawa's entertainment culture that most visitors completely miss. Tomorrow we'll discover the secret to accessing real geisha performances at half the typical cost, plus the hidden food scene that locals keep to themselves. Day 2. Artisan Culture and Hidden Treasures. Begin your second day at the Higashi-Chaya District, Kanazawa's largest and most atmospheric geisha entertainment area. Established in 1820, this district preserves the wooden buildings and latticework windows from its 200-year history. Unlike Kyoto's crowded Gion district, Higashi-Chaya feels more intimate and authentic. The district's charm lies in its kimusuko latticework architecture. These wooden screens allowed geisha to see visitors approaching while maintaining privacy and mystery. Morning light filtering through these lattices creates stunning photography opportunities, and you might even spot geiko walking to morning practice sessions. The traditional buildings are elevated slightly off the ground using a post and beam construction technique that has helped them survive centuries of weather and earthquakes. Each building tells a story of Kanazawa's entertainment culture, where wealthy merchants and samurai came to enjoy refined arts, music, and conversation. 2 historic tea houses are open to the public. The Shima Geisha House Museum, which costs around $3.35 US, and displays geisha accessories, musical instruments, and historical artifacts, and the Kaikaro Tea House, operating since the Edo period and still hosting geisha performances. Kaikaro offers daytime visits for around $5 US, including tea service, and evening geisha performances called Geisha Evenings in Kanazawa, held in March, April, October, and November. These 90-minute performances feature traditional songs, dances, and interactive games with real geiko, the local term for geisha. For shopping, explore the numerous gold leaf stores throughout the district. Kanazawa produces over 99% of Japan's gold leaf, and you can try decorating items yourself at shops like Hakuza or Gold Leaf Sakuda. The famous gold leaf ice cream, ranging from around $5 to $7 US per cone, might seem gimmicky but represents centuries of local craftsmanship. Now here's something nobody tells you about transportation. The Kanazawa Loop Bus is essential for efficient sightseeing, but there are 2 routes running in opposite directions. The right loop travels clockwise through Higashi-Chaya first, then Kenrokuen and Kanazawa Castle, while the left loop goes counterclockwise, stopping at Omicho Market first. Single rides cost around $1.40 US for adults and about 70 cents US for children, but the one-day bus pass costs around $5.30 US and includes unlimited rides plus discounted admission to several attractions. The buses run every 15 to 20 minutes from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., departing from bus stop number 7 at Kanazawa Station's East Gate. For lunch, venture beyond the typical tourist restaurants to Manmarumaru, a local favorite known for home-style cooking that showcases Kanazawa's comfort food culture. Alternatively, explore the second floor of Omicho Market, where the Omicho Ichibaken building features several popular seafood restaurants with shorter lines than the ground-level establishments. Don't miss trying jibuni, Kanazawa's signature stew made with duck or chicken, wheat gluten, and seasonal vegetables. It's a dish that originated from the samurai era and reflects the city's culinary sophistication. Another local specialty to seek out is kaga vegetables, grown in the region's unique climate and soil conditions. These heirloom varieties include sweet potatoes, lotus root, and special cucumbers that have been cultivated for centuries. Many restaurants serve kaiseki-style meals featuring these ingredients, providing an authentic taste of seasonal Japanese cuisine that changes throughout the year. Spend your afternoon exploring one of Kanazawa's lesser-known but equally captivating districts, Nishichaya. This smaller tea house district offers a quieter alternative to Higashichaya, with traditional buildings converted into unique cafes and craft workshops. The area is particularly known for its confectionery stores and the nearby Teramachi Temple district, where 70 temples and shrines create a peaceful walking route. If you're interested in hands-on cultural experiences, visit Kutani Kosen Kiln near Nishichaya, where you can paint traditional Kutani pottery. This centuries-old ceramic art form features vibrant colors and intricate designs that make perfect souvenirs or gifts. For a unique perspective on modern Kanazawa, visit the 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art if time permits. The circular building houses innovative installations and regularly rotates exhibitions featuring contemporary Japanese and international artists. Before we wrap up, there's one crucial mistake that could cost you both time and money on your way out of the city. Essential practical information. Transportation. From Tokyo, the Hokuriku Shinkansen reaches Kanazawa in 2 hours 28 minutes on the fastest Kagayaki service, costing around $96 for regular seats. Within Kanazawa, the Loop Bus Day Pass at around $5.35 is your most economical option, covering all major attractions. Accommodation. Budget travelers should consider Guest House Pongi starting around $36 per night, offering shared kitchens and modern amenities. Mid-range options include Hotel Forza Kanazawa and Mitsui Garden Hotel, averaging $77 to $118 nightly. Luxury seekers can choose Hotel Nikko Kanazawa or traditional ryokan experiences like Kanazawa Hakuchoro. Hotel Sanraku, typically starting around $218 per night. Food. Omicho Market seafood bowls range from around $7 to $20. Street food like curry croquettes cost around $1.70. Traditional dining experiences featuring local specialties like jibuni stew typically cost $20 to $40 per person. Weather and packing. Kanazawa experiences 4 distinct seasons. Spring brings cherry blossoms but occasional rain. Summer is warm and humid with temperatures reaching 30 degrees Celsius. Autumn offers stunning foliage but unpredictable conditions. Winter features heavy snowfall, creating magical scenes but requiring warm clothing and waterproof footwear. Booking strategy. Reserve Shinkansen tickets and hotels at least 2 weeks in advance. Purchase the Loop Bus Day Pass at Kanazawa Station upon arrival. Book geisha performances at Kaikaro online well in advance as they're limited to specific dates. Mistakes to avoid. Transportation. The biggest expensive mistake is buying individual bus tickets instead of the day pass. You'll waste nearly $27 and precious time constantly purchasing tickets. The day pass at around $5.35 pays for itself after just 4 rides. Timing. Don't visit Kenrokuen Garden during afternoon peak hours. Morning visits before 9 a.m. offer better lighting for photos, fewer crowds, and often better weather conditions. The early admission periods starting as early as 4 a.m. during some seasons are completely free. Food strategy. Avoid eating at the first restaurant you see in Omicho Market. Spend 20 minutes walking through the entire market to compare options and prices. The basement food court offers similar quality at lower prices than the main floor restaurants. This is Explorer's Radar, where we uncover travel experiences that create lasting memories rather than just photo opportunities. Which part of this Kanazawa adventure appeals to you most? Let me know in the comments and make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications if it helped with your Kanazawa planning. And check out the next video for another amazing destination to add to your travel list. See you there!